are the ones who take the point and the advantage. Those kids are fighting with heart. You're right, El Grande boss. How right you are. So, from that game, honestly, the whole of the Death team all performed pretty decently. Meister's the one who broke ahead with a positive kill-death ratio. So, Meister, SYR, winky face. Is that a winky face? No, smiley face. Meister, congratulations on doing just enough by the end. Really impressive stuff. Very much looking forward to seeing what these guys have got for us in game number 2. Let's... guys, let's get back into it. As you guys been stops our destination for this epic encounter between the two teams separated by 2 kills in the last encounter. But will the Death be able to reap their rewards and move on to the grand finals? Only one way to find out, and that's to watch it happen right here. Near MC5, counterfeit is my best friend, oh fake. Well, that's good news, I suppose. Let's reset the camera, and there we go. So, Meister, SYR, smiley face, remember from last time round, was a pretty potent member of the Death crew. So maybe some of you guys know, is there a animation cancel you can do on reloading? Because most of the things I've tried have... take away that tactical advantage. Since K gonna charge in, gets cut down, Meister gets a kill as well. 11 and 7 has got the flank on to that member. Shrey is gonna be Shreked. And Death take themselves the first point. Very nicely done. Whew. Man, that's not a bad way to start us off. So it was Monza J5 who managed to pick things up towards the end, as well as Meister getting those good kill-death ratios for the side of all gens, just not quite happening in the same way. Now though, guys, from and representing India, going up against old gens. Last time round, it felt like the Death had a pretty good handle of advantage. There's always going to be a big change of pace, a lot of different potential environments. We can see Meister there getting the melee kill, but still very, very even, just like last time round. I was getting a bit distracted by looking at the YouTube chat. Keep it civil, guys, if you're going to talk about things that the admins have been doing. Then, as I said before, there is going to be extremely low tolerance for anyone being rude or abusive to admins. Anyway, back to the game itself. The Death with the early advantage. You can see Boss here charging down the stairs into the heart of Death. but it may not have been the best of ideas. The Death only ahead by 3, but that's all one is all it takes. Unless, of course, you can steal away some. ElGrandex doing just that, and actually take the lead for themselves. You saw the health bars right at the bottom of the screen. You'll notice how low multiple ElGrandex members were, but low is not the same as dead, and if you can get out of that fight, you can preserve those numbers. Deepak, you're a fan of the Death. Well, it's looking like it's going to be extremely close, so who are the players to watch? RIP Net for the side of the Death, who just got nailed, and for the blue side, Shinsuke, the team captain, keeping those death numbers down low, but of course, second to say that, they will die as well. So those will be the ones we'll be focusing our attention on the most. RIP Net going to go for the old mantle across, trying to approach the situation from multiple angles, but will get caught up in a web of their own devising. And ElGrandex take themselves a pretty substantial lead. Still behind by a single kill. Let's see. I think it is going to be Amir the one to watch as Meister picks up and equalises. So 30 to 33 minutes left to play. Axis gets one in. Meister again slamming down those points, drops down the turret as well. The Death taking over the upper floors, starting to push through more kills, but they're trading back just as swiftly as they came. RIP Net right in the centre, gets surrounded, attacked by multiple sides by ElGrandex. But it's still pretty even. ElGrandex ahead by 1. RIP Net getting attacked from front and back. Just about escapes out the back of the fight. But RIP Net and Bro managed to get some grenade kills in. My god, this is going to go down to the wire here. Dead even as we're coming towards the end of the match. It's going to end by time, it's going to end by score, but honestly, this is one of those situations where it's really hard to call which of the two it will be. RIP Net is ready to fire at a moment's notice. The Death trying to come together as a group to face off against the ElGrandex, who are trying to on the move here, all down on the floor in the center of the action. The boss hits the damage from long range, going to drop down into the melee. ElGrandex behind by 1. It's impossible to keep track of. Boss desperately looking for the kill, does get attacked in the back, trying to disengage. It's going to be a pretty tough ask though, as Meister slams down another kill. Pretty good numbers being rocked in, decides to charge back in, even not on full health. And that's Meister and RIP Net pushing Death ahead. Less than 1 minute 30 left to play. Meister hits the flank on the boss, and the Death are on the verge here of pushing through a second game victory. It's looking extremely good for their chances. Amir gets one, boss drops out of the game, and I think Death may have done it. There we go. Bro RIP with the comp 4 locks down that final kill, and the Death are one step away from becoming our champions. Alright, let's look at the tail of the tape. So, yes, it's going to be Meister really pulling a lot of weight there, as well as RIP Net stepping up in the back half. Amir, the big standout for ElGrandex, but ultimately, even with a very strong individual performance, the rest of the team could not keep up. So we potentially got just one game left if the Death can do it one more time.